So, as a naturopathic doctor working with pediatrics and children's health, I'm asked frequently about food reactions in kids. And so, parents often wonder whether something that their child is eating is causing symptoms that they're seeing, whether that's behavior, sleep issues, skin reactions, tummy aches, headaches, and so on. And the answer is often yes, because food can have a profound effect on the overall immune system and the level of inflammation in the body. So I'm going to share with you today a few things that you need to know about food intolerances. And the first is that, yes, food intolerances can cause many different types of symptoms, but they're never life-threatening reactions. So food allergies are the ones that you might classically understand to be the types of reactions to foods that are concerning. And of course, those are potentially life-threatening, such as a peanut allergy. Whereas a food intolerance will never become that type of a life-threatening reaction because it is mediated by a different type of antibody. So the immune system is making two different classes of antibodies to create that response to the particular food. And so food intolerances are governed by immunoglobulin G, so IgG, which just means antibody type G, and that's a type of antibody that creates food intolerance reactions that create inflammation whenever that food is ingested and absorbed into the bloodstream and the immune system sees it. And the immune system has memory, just like we know where you've been exposed to a virus such as chickenpox. If you had that when you were a child, you will have typically lifelong immunity to chickenpox because your immune system will recognize that particular viral protein. And similarly with food intolerances, when you ingest and absorb those particular food molecules, your immune system may be inappropriately making proteins or antibodies toward those particular molecules of the food. And so when they come together, an inflammatory reaction is created in the bloodstream, which means it can affect any tissue, including the brain. So that affects mood, concentration, behavior. It could affect sleep. It's happening at the skin, so you could see eczema or rashes or hives come up with food intolerances. And it's happening in the gut, so you could see constipation or diarrhea or tummy aches or gas or bloating. These are just some of many different types of reactions that can be related to food intolerances. The next thing you need to know about food intolerances is that it can be tested through blood work. And there's a particular lab that we use here in Ontario which has an excellent method which is very reliable clinically, meaning that the results that you see on your lab report are the foods you should in fact eliminate from the child's diet or your diet to see results. And I've been doing this test for many years now and have seen hundreds of these reports, and so I can help you understand how to make substitutions in your child's diet that will provide for her nutrition and also be tasty and easy to integrate into life depending on what her immune system is saying about particular foods, should you choose to eliminate them. And your blood work, because it's a medically ordered service, it may be covered by your insurance plan, and so that may give you a little bit of coverage to support this testing because it is a more expensive test. So the one that we use is $250, and that's a pretty significant cost when you're used to having fees covered by OHIP. So we understand that, and so if your insurance covers it, that can make a big difference for you. And just let us know if you have any questions about food intolerances that I haven't answered here today, because it is something that we work with very often and can make a huge difference on your child's outcomes at school, at home, in their way that they feel, and of course getting them out of pain and suffering is our #1 goal. And I've literally seen kids transform and they almost look like a different child because their symptoms like tummy aches and headaches and fatigue have been cleared away with some simple removals of foods. So I hope this helps clarify the difference between food allergies and food intolerances and how you can find out more. And by all means, let us know if you have questions.